right in front of the net. Fast, really hammering the Rouen Dragons. Todd Kelman, the defenseman. Still free, Sheffield applying pressure. Fakes, Elders goes the other way. He feeds Haddon. Haddon goes upstairs. Goal number 4. By Bobbin takes a shot. Score! This is 3-minute power play. And it's a goal right on behind him. Millman and Clark going at it. Picks up the puck. Great pass to McIntyre to Maxwell. They score! Hello, I'm Richard Beaupre. Welcome to the Ice Hockey Super League's end-of-season Rink Roundup video. We're going to reflect on the 2002-2003 season with the best regular season, Ahern competition, and playoff action. Plus, a quick look at the Belfast Giants making the Super League proud of their display in the semi-final round of the Continental Cup. The regular season was a nail-biter as it was decided on the final day of the season, and the Final Four weekend provided 3 of the tightest games ever seen at this stage in the Ice Hockey Super League. Week 1 action, the Belfast Giants taking on the Scottish Eagles. Belfast, the home team in their white shirts, playing from right to left. The visitors, the Scottish Eagles, in the dark colors, playing from left to right.
Belfast have certainly drawn the crowd since they've entered the ISL. Bobes, it's just another great crowd here tonight.
It's a crowd every player likes to play in front of. Night in, night out, they really turn out there in Belfast. They love ice hockey. The opening goal not quite going their way, though. Quinnell getting a nice touch there to start things off for the Scottish. Assist going to Balba and Selmser on the goal. Action continuing, shot that looks like a harmless one. It finds the back of the net. They all count 1-1 the score. It's Kevin Reel getting Belfast on the score sheet. Assist being credited to Doug McDonald and Ryan Kuwabara. Belfast again looking to open up the play. Shot in the slot. Goal number 2, the go-ahead goal coming off the stick of Ryan Kubara. Kubara, an interesting guy, comes over from Hamilton, Ontario, the captain of the Japanese national team, and a part of 4 Japanese championships, has his first Super League regular season goal. The assist on that one going to McDonald and Reel. 3rd goal of the game. 3-1 now for Belfast. Corey Carlander picking up an assist. The Scottish Eagles defense, which looked really tough in the beginning of the game, showing holes, a tip in, it's a goal, shot from the point, coming from Rob Stewart. The tip is there. Number 4 to Corey Carlander. Belfast outshooting the Scottish Eagles, 36-28 on the game. Week 2 action, the Belfast Giants hosting the Nottingham Panthers. Hello and welcome to the Odyssey Arena in Belfast. The Giants coming onto the ice, the crowd expecting the slide to pass through. Corlander can't get on the end of it. Haddon scores a power play goal for the Nottingham Panthers.
A bit of a lucky goal by Nottingham. Corlander just fans on the puck and allows Haddon to put it home.
Stevens in front of the net, score! Rod Stevens at 16-11 in the first period. Assist going to Cruz and Bowen on the goal.
What a great second effort by Cruz. He gets cross-checked, he's down on his back, and he still gets the puck over to Stevens and puts it home. He's a big, strong D-man, and he really works well with the defensive team.
Lee Ginman in front of the net on the backhand, keeping his concentration, finding the back of the net, putting Nottingham back on top, 2-1.
We're just talking.
Right in front of the net, Brian Thompson in the penalty box for interference. Rod Stevens with his 2nd goal of the game. It's a power play effort. Assist going to Paxton Schulte and Kevin Reel.
I'll tell you what, great shot by Stevens. You know, this guy, he's got a great release. Very similar to Brett Hall. As soon as it's on his stick, it's off and in the net.
Ward right in front, shot, score! Corlander. There's the go-ahead goal at 55:07. 3rd period action, Ward taking the hit for the team. But the end result is Carlander gets on the puck, 3-2 Belfast.
When you're defending, you always got to stay between your man and the net, and Corlander just does a great job of getting on the offensive side of his defenseman and puts it home.
Nottingham now finding themselves down by a goal. Belfast always tough at home. Allison trying to make something happen. He loses the puck. Shot, score! Curtis Bowen, the goalie, not in the net. Empty net goal. Bowen with the 4th goal for the Belfast Giants. Assist going to Doug McDonald. Cruz takes his time, drills that one high into the net. The 5th goal of the game. That's the winner with 3 seconds remaining in regulation time.
He didn't feather that one home either. He let go a ripper from the blue line. He made sure it was in there. What a great goal by Cruz, and I don't think he'll get too many easier.
Week 3 action with the London Knights at home again, taking on the Manchester Storm.
Veteran referee Simon Kirkham drops the puck. Paul Rushforth at center in the white colors. London playing from right to left. The Manchester Storm playing from left to right in the dark colors. Good crowd on hand here at the London Arena. Manchester moving the puck around on the power play as action goes in the first period. Too many men on the ice, penalty going against the London Knights, and they paid the price big time on that one. Alar with the tip. Rob Wilson getting the shot off. Colin Pepperell giving an assist on the play as well.
Wilson does a great job of controlling this puck, getting the shot on net, and Alar finishes it off with a nice tip. Great goal.
London slow to get things moving. A lot of time, 2-on-1 opportunity. That's always going to be a goal, and a good one for Joe Cardarelli at 26:03 of the game. Cardarelli with the goal. Peters and Bolche credited with the assist.
Just a nice 2-on-1 play, some quick puck movement. Goaltender didn't have a chance.
London knowing they need to claw their way back into it, do it in one of the most unlikely manners. It's a shorthanded effort. Goal number 1 for the London Knights, Dennis Maxwell at 28:18, while the Knights have a man in the penalty box.
That's a great goal, Richard. Look at him, no mistake. He goes upstairs right beside the peanut butter. Great, great goal. Top shelf Maxwell.
On top, 2-1. London really up against it. Longstaff behind the net with all kinds of time. Comes around the net on the backhand. Littleborn would like to have another chance at that one. He isn't going to get it. 3-1 for Manchester. Working the puck in. It looks harmless, but it finds the back of the net. Torcha unable to come up with the puck. Sacratini credited with the goal. A power play goal at 57:43. Mancy and McIntyre giving assists.
Great job in front of the net. McIntyre and Kolsar providing the screen. Torch didn't even see the shot coming.
After week 3, a trend was being set here. The Sheffield Steelers way out in front. 6 wins from 6 games, 12 points. They were to stay on top for a long time during the season. Week 4 from the London Arena, the London Knights taking on the Sheffield Steelers. The Sheffield Steelers in the dark colors playing from left to right. The London Knights in their home colors, the white playing from right to left. 3 Sheffield Steelers along the boards, keeping the puck in the Knight zone. It slid across. Norris to Gordon. Gordon to Seza. Score! First goal of the game, a power play effort by Jason Seza. 14:21 of the first period. Gordon and Norris on the assist. London Knights now on the move with a good opportunity. Elroos, Adams, Mancy with the final save. Great goal from the slot. Mo Mancy. The big defenseman stepping into the slot, drilling it home at 26:15 in the second period. Elroos and Adams on the assist. McIntyre now can't find Sacratini. Slides the puck over to the right side. The crowd have gotten their money's worth. Joel Lang and Dave Trofimenkov, the 2 goaltenders, picking up the Player of the Game awards. A 1-1 overtime finish between the London Knights and the Sheffield Steelers. After week 4 with the Sheffield Steelers on top, Rhett Gordon of the Sheffield Steelers had 13 points from 8 games, 6 goals and 7 assists. What a start for him. Week 5 from the House of Steel, the Sheffield Steelers at home against the Belfast Giants. Referee Andy Carson drops the puck. Sheffield Steelers playing from left to right in the white colors. The Belfast Giants playing right to left in the darker colors. Now Paxton Schulte with the steal, lays it out in front. Score! First goal of the game. Corey Carlander very alertly. Paxton Schulte taking the puck away, and a goal for Belfast.
Sheffield Steelers kind of caught with their pants down, just about to do a set breakout, but bad giveaway on part of Sheffield, and it's 1-0 Belfast.
Crowd getting into it now. Break down the ice. 14, Dutiam. Dutiam scores! 1-on-1. What an opportunity. Dutiam made the most of that one. Quick snapshot. Goaltender fooled Bach. Just didn't look like he knew what was going on there. Defenseman partially screening him. Water bottles off the top of the net. Goal for Mark Dutiam.
That's a great goal by Dudes. You know, he picks up the puck, comes right across the blue line, and lets one rip over the blocker.
Belfast, let's move back quickly to the other side. Shot coming. Score! Quick shot by Jeff Brown at 12:04. It's a power play goal. Sheffield on top, 2-1. Assist going to Simpson and Carlson.
Lots of traffic in front of the Belfast net here on the power play, and Sheffield are scoring 1 out of every 5 power plays this year. You just can't take penalties against them.
Shot coming from a sharp angle through the pads of Bach, and it's a goal. Kent Simpson at 22:34 puts Sheffield on top 3-1. Assist to Warren Norris and Chris Siski.
Norris should have a little bit better gap control here. Simpson gets the puck. He looks. There's no one in front, decides to shoot, and he finds the 5-hole right between box legs. Nice goal by Simpson.
Doug McDonald winning the face-off cleanly. Sandrock with a lot of time. McDonald on the rebound. He scores! Good face-off by McDonald. Sandrock got the shot off with a lot of time from the point at 54:05. McDonald pounces on the rebound for the second goal for Belfast.
Norris loses a draw, but not only that, he lets McDonald get to the net, and he puts home the rebound off Sandrock's shot.
For the Sheffield Steelers 3, the Belfast Giants 2. Player of the game for Sheffield, Joel Lang. Corey Carlander, Belfast player of the game. Record-breaking 9th league game without a defeat for the Sheffield Steelers. After week 5 of the regular season, the Sheffield Steelers were to enjoy their biggest lead of the season, a 9-point advantage with 17 points from 9 games. The Bracknell Bees down at the bottom of the pile with 2 points, knowing it was going to be a long, hard, and grinding season. Week 6 action from the Odyssey Arena, the Belfast Giants taking on the Manchester Storm. Slot area, McDonald with a lot of room to move. Pass goes across, rebound, score! Curtis Bowen coming out of nowhere, getting Belfast on the score sheet. 37 seconds into the game.
This is a real nice goal. Ryan Kuwabara does a great job of showing some traffic there. Goes to the front of the net. Goaltender didn't see the rebound, Richard.
It's been falling, the crowd reacts. Breakaway, shot, an easy goal for Pepperall. Oh, what a breakdown defensively by Belfast.
You gotta watch out for that blue line. Sometimes it sneaks up on you, Richard, and definitely a sniper in the crowd there.
Well, Sandrock down. Pep puck bouncing on the backhand. Goal! Score number 2 goes to Colin Ward at 6:06. Manchester not able to put a handle on the puck. Ward gets the goal.
Belfast playing a bit of a trap here, just being really patient. Ward comes in, picks up the loose puck, makes a nice move on the goaltender, and finishes nicely for Belfast.
Good box set up by the Manchester Storm. Reel now to Carlander. Carlander drives the net quick. The rebound is there. Goal! Kevin Reel on the second attempt makes it 3-1 on a power play effort at 14-17. The Giants on top of the Storm.
Great goal by the Giants. In order to score in this league, the goaltenders are so good, you got to go the net hard. And that's what the Giants do here, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
And driving the net well. Individual effort by Neely Kynan. It's a goal at 30-17. The Storm have gotten back in the game. Cardarelli Bolche credited with assists.
Giants look like they have good defensive positioning. A 2-on-4, Manchester, Neely Kynan.
Schulte, Matsos up front. Hacking away, Schulte. Stevens finally finds the back of the net off the stick of Rod Stevens. 34 seconds after Neely Kynan's goal for Manchester.
Again, Belfast has 3 guys in front of the net. Something's going to happen. Stevie Lyle loses the puck in the air, and it's in the net.
Belfast Giants over the Manchester Storm. Big shot from just inside the blue line. Doug McDonald at 49-17 makes it 5-2.
Stevie Lyle wishes he had this over. I mean, it's a nice shot, maybe a bit of a screen, but he's really got to stop those from there.
The Storm really up against it. 5-2, Belfast in front. Puck going to the net, another goal. This time Curtis Bowen. Bowen not exactly one of the league leaders in scoring with his second goal at 51-43.
Well, even a blind squirrel finds a net once in a while, Richard, and Bowen goes to the net well, and he pops that home. It's a nice goal for him.
Neither one of us are calling Bowen a blind squirrel, by the way. But to climb, Kowabara up front finds it back to the net on the rebound off Curtis Bowen. Bowen with a great game, 2 goals, 2 assists. He picks up Player of the Game award for his effort.
That's a great game by Bowen. He's a great defensive defenseman, and it's nice to see him chipping in offensively as well.
A comfortable win from the Odyssey. The Belfast Giants 7-2 over the Manchester Storm. Week 7 action saw the Belfast Giants with a tough road trip going at the London Knights in the London Arena. Over 5,000 people at the London Arena to see this one. The London Knights playing right to left in their white jerseys. A piece of something. It finally gets back to the point. Shot, score! An unassisted goal for Chris Slater at 2:24 of the first period.
Chris Slater does a good job of picking off this pass by Kevin Rial.
Check by Rob Stewart. Alrus lays it back. Sacratini trying to find a little help. Rushforth there. It's a gimme. He'll take it. Arms in the air. 2-0 to score. 7:17 in the first period. Paul Rushforth with the goal.
Some great short, crisp passes by the London Knights. Puck comes off the D-man. Paul Rushforth makes no mistakes.
Puck goes down the ice. It's a breakaway. Doug McDonald scores. A minute and 33 seconds into the second period, and Belfast have found an answer. Kuwabara Bowen getting the assist.
Kuwabara makes a great pass to Doug McDonald here and puts a nice move on Trondheim and finishes it off nicely.
Here comes a good chance and a goal! Colin Ward makes something out of nothing. 24 seconds after the first Belfast goal, they're right back on the score sheet again. Riel and Sandrock with the assists.
Well, Captain Colin Ward drives the nets well. Riel makes
a puck held in nicely. Shot taken there, 23. That's the new boy, Aronson. It finds the back of the net. Jeff Hode, it's a power play goal at 24:03. Kelman in the box for tripping. Aronson and Blanchard credited with assists.
Sean Blanchard does a great job of keeping the puck in the zone.
Kuwabara all alone in front of the net. He scores! Great work by the Belfast Giants to keep the pressure on. Kuwabara at 25 minutes ties the score at 3-3.
London Knights defenseman here. He overcommits to the puck. He leaves Kuwabara and McDonald all alone. Great pass by McDonald. Kuwabara outweights Trondheim and makes a really nice play on net.
Belfast on the move again. 2-on-1. They score! This time it is Shane Johnson, ex-London Knight, makes it 4-3 at 32:07. That is a short-handed goal with Paxton Schulte in the penalty box. Sorokin and Stevens working hard on the play, but it's Johnson who has the final say and the go-ahead goal. Miller from the point winds up, directs it at the net. They score! That's the tying goal at 4-4. Sacratini hovering around the front of the net at 39:10. Ties it up with Johnson in the penalty box for interference.
A lot of traffic in front of the net. Brunella does a great job of gaining the middle, getting a nice low hard shot away, and Sacratini tips it in the net.
The score was tied at 4-4 after 2 periods of play. The crowd still well and truly into it. Dave Whistle behind the Belfast Giant bench, urging the troops on. And it was all to go for in the final 20 minutes of hockey. Ryder out of his net to get a touch on the puck. Good close game up and down the ice. Colin Ward moving the puck down the right side. Stevens, who's always dangerous, has a step on the defense. On the backhand, great finish by Rod Stevens at 48:17. That's going to be all she wrote. 5-4 the score, and that's how this one's going to finish.
Great goal by Stevens. He walks around Chris Slater, walks around Dave Trondheim and puts it in on the backhand.
A 5-4 scoreline favoring the visiting Belfast Giants over the London Knights. After week 7, the stats said it all with Joel Lang and the Sheffield Steelers up at the top of the table, the 1.23 goals against average, a key part of why the Sheffield Steelers were the top team in the league. Week 8 action with the Bracknell Bees trying to get on track, visiting the Sheffield Steelers. Over 3,000 fans in attendance on a Wednesday night in Sheffield. The Sheffield Steelers playing from left to right in the white and blue colors. The Bracknell Bees playing from right to left in black. Carlson at the point. Carlson directs it toward the net. Score! First goal at 14:18, a Sheffield Steeler goal. Kelly Carlson, assist to Brent Bobick and Kent Simpson.
Well, you know, a trademark of all of Mike Blaisdell's teams is their work ethic and their determination, and just some great forechecking by the Sheffield Steelers sets up a nice goal.
1-0, the Steelers on top. Bracknell trying to keep the play in, but Sheffield Steelers break out quickly through Levens. Levens drives it at the net. Greer with the save. That one not cleared out. Gordon right there to collect. Scores on the backhand. Mr. Opportunistic Rhett Gordon, leading goal scorer in the Super League at 14:54, makes it a 2-0 Sheffield score.
Well, a shot originally from a bad angle, you know, 3 Bracknell Bees right there to clear the puck.
Second period action. The first period ended at 2-0. Bracknell thinking they've scored. This time they well and truly have. Cicciarello at 24:03. A power play goal with Dion Darling in the box for unsportsmanlike conduct. Mike McBain picking up the assist.
Again, a loose puck that needs to be cleared. Rhett Gordon has a whack at it, but doesn't clear the zone. All of a sudden, it's in the back of the net.
Pass across. Gordon has it. He feeds it to Levens. Great unselfish work from league-leading goal scorer Rhett Gordon as he's the provider. The finisher is Scott Levens. It's a goal. 3-1. The puck forward. Shot by Archioma. Goal. 3-2. Bracknell right back in it at 36:09. Hurley and Strutz with the assist.
Jeff Brown gives Hurley a little bit too much attention as he's driving the net. They slip it over to Archioma, and just a great shot on the fly. Finds a low corner of the net.
Like we said, quickly back on the move. Seaman with a breakaway shot. Score! Dan Seaman, the former Sheffield Steeler, at 46-44, makes it 3-3.
Looks like an innocent play. Brent Bobick for the Sheffield Steelers doesn't get the puck in deep. It's turned over. Archioma makes a great pass to Seaman, and he doesn't miss from there very often. Great snapshot, top shelf.
Two Steelers back, a lot of room there, though. Shot, goal! You cannot give Scott Curtin that kind of time. He's a big guy with a huge shot. 47-53, the go-ahead goal for the Bracknell Bees. Scott Curtin assisted by Delisle and Peddle.
This is a great goal by Curtin, but you see all the traffic, lots of guys going to the net.
4-3 is the finish. After week 8, an update on the league scores. It's still Rhett Gordon of the Sheffield Steelers on fire with 24 points from 16 games played. After week 8, the rumors became reality in the Ice Hockey Super League. The Manchester Storm, the Scottish Eagles were to bow out of league play. The teams were facing difficulty. The league acted very professionally. They readjusted the schedule. The 5 remaining teams would march on, and the league immediately had behind-the-scene meetings to form what will become the Elite League for the upcoming 2003-2004 season. There's a huge amount of support for ice hockey throughout the UK, and you can bet that in Glasgow and Manchester, they are working hard to ensure that they have teams ready for next season. A Week 9 M4 battle between the London Knights and the Bracknell Bees. Boniface about to drop the opening face-off. The Knights playing from right to left in the white colors, the Bracknell Bees from left to right in the black. Hode looking across, shies the puck. There's Mancy wide open in front. Mo Mancy with the first goal at 1 minute and 34 seconds into the game. Stepping up from his defensive position. Good play by Mancy. Assist going to Hode and Kolsar. Pass, giveaway, shot, goal! That one's upstairs in a hurry by Mark Kolsar. 7:32 gone in the game. 2-0 the Knights on top. Kolsar with a quick release. Assist going to Rushforth and Alroos. Can't clear the zone, it's kept in, drilled in from the blue line, the rebound is there. Second attempt, it's a backhander by Seaman. It doesn't make its way across the line, but Corey Spring is right there to collect. The Knights say there's a man in the crease. The Bees say it's a goal. Burke in the penalty box for hooking. It's a power play goal at 22-24. Spring from Seaman and Curtin. Over the blue line. Stood up, but there's the follow through by Joe Cicciarello. It's goal number 2 for the Bees. 26-02, Archioma takes a hit, but collects an assist. Good, quick heads-up play by Joe Cicciarello. Sniffer dog there just waiting. His teammate takes the hit. Cicciarello gets the goal. The second assist credited to Jonathan Delisle. 2-2 the score. The puck toward the net. Hode right there to capitalize. 29-20 with Greg Owen in the box for holding. It's a power play goal. Hode given the goal. Bernilla given the assist. Good face-off by Jeff Hode. He did himself a favor by getting the play started properly, by winning the draw, and then he collects the dividends at the end. 3-2, the London Knights in front of them. Head to Burke. Greg Burke on the move, snaps the puck back. It's a goal! Greg Burke at 32-50 makes it 4-2 for the London Knights. Adams and McIntyre with the assist. Credit on this goal has got to go to Adams for his hit at the other end of the ice. He got the play going. Burke gets the goal. Adams does get an assist, and Ian Mannix of hockey to play. What are they going to do? Very quickly, they get on the scoreboard. Seaman getting the goal 37 seconds into the third period on an assist from Brad Peddle. Peddle drills it from the point. Seaman has the tip. 4-3 the score. Bracknell here. Kolsar up front for London, keeping the stick down, trying to block the passing lanes. Shot from the point, 2 Bracknell Bees wide open in front of the net. The third Bracknell Bee is finally there. It's Dan Seaman, and that's the tying goal at 54-57. Struch and McBain giving the assist. McBain sending the puck in. Struch had the first whack at it. Curtin takes a hit for the boys. And it's Dan Seaman who collects his second goal of the period. But it draws the end result after overtime. After week 9, the Sheffield Steelers lead has gone from 9 points down to 5 points. The Belfast Giants with 14 points are challenging, and the London Knights, 13 games played with 12 points, are on the move as well. Week 10 action from Berkshire with the Bracknell Bees playing against the Nottingham Panthers at the Beehive. The Bracknell Bees, the home team, playing from left to right in the white colors. The visiting Nottingham Panthers in black, playing from right to left. Greg Haddon all the way down, pulls the puck back, he's taken out, but the rebound is right there. Jason Elders at 3:54 puts the Nottingham Panthers in front. Haddon and Pack credited with assists.
When you go to the net hard, good things are going to happen. Haddon makes a great move with an outside drive. Elders goes to the net hard, picks up the rebound.
Again, Nottingham all over the play, setting up nice picks. Down low, Christian Taubert coming in from the defensive spot. Makes it 2-0 at 6:37 of the first period. Scott Allison and Brian Thompson credited with the assists.
Well, I think there's a winger on that Bracknell team that's going to get his ear chewed out for letting his point man go to the net like that. Taubert's a big guy. He goes to the net, he picks his spot, and a great pass, he puts it home.
Hurley lays it back, shot taken. Save is there, not the second time around. Darren Hurley right there for the rebound. Seaman and Curtin give an assist. Curtin taking the shot, that goal coming at the 7:28 mark of the first period.
Great job. We talked about driving the net. Both Hurley and Seaman drive the net hard. Scott Curtin gets a good shot.
Corey Spring with the backhand pass over to Archioma. Archioma's around the defense, shot on the forehand, goal at 10:21 of the first period. Taro Archioma with an assist to Corey Spring, ties it at 2. Face-off is won by Haddon. Haddon to Pack. Quick shot by Eric Sharon. Goal number 3 for the Nottingham Panthers. The go-ahead goal with 4 seconds left in the first period.
You don't want to lose a face-off with only 4 seconds left in the period that cleanly to the offensive team, but Bracknell did, and Nottingham made them pay the price.
Back to Pack. Pack drills it at the net. There's a tip there. It's off a Bracknell stick right onto the stick of Jason Elders. A power play goal at 27:29. Jim Pack and Eric Sharon credited with assists.
We talked about the screen in front of the net. There it is, and there's a rebound right in the back of the net.
Good pressure by the Nottingham Panthers. The defenseman stepping in, working the boards hard. Another goal. It's the 5th goal. And it's an ex-Bracknell Bee, Mark Cadotte, again haunting the Bracknell Bees. Jinmin Taubert assists on the goal. Number 27, Mark Cadotte, puts the Panthers in front 5-2. To the left side, the puck is moved quickly up the middle. Hurley now with a burst of speed on the left wing. Hurley with a shot, he scores! Darren Hurley getting the goal at 33:37 to make it 5-3. Scott Curtin, Mike McBain with assists.
Nice pass to Hurley, and Hurley's a big man. He's got a good outside speed. He's got good reach.
Jason Clark all alone, passes out in front to Mark Cadotte. Where are the Bracknell Bees? Mark Cadotte all alone in front of the net. His second goal of the game. 6-3 the score at 43:35. A commanding 3-goal lead now for the Nottingham Panthers. Nottingham outshot the Bracknell Bees 40-30 in the game. Player of the game for the Bracknell Bees, Darren Hurley. After week 10, the leading scorer chart has changed. It's 2 Nottingham Panthers overhauling Rhett Gordon at the top of the table. Mark Cadotte with 18 points and Lee Jinman with 17. Great line mates playing good hockey together. Week 11 action with ex-Bracknell Bee Dave Whistle going back to the Beehive with his Belfast Giants to face the Bracknell Bees. Referee Simon Kirkham drops the puck. Lee Young and Tom Darnell are the linesmen. The Bracknell Bees in white, yellow, and black at home playing from left to right. Number 1 at 1:08 of the first period. Dan Seaman puts the Bees in front. Assist going to Hurley and McBain. A great pass by Mike McBain.
That's a great set breakout by Bracknell. Something you practice.
Burgess on the point, Curtin right in the slot, all kinds of time, winds up and drills that one home. Scott Curtin, a power play goal at 11:37. Seaman and Hurley with the assist. Boy, did Curtin have time on that one.
He had all kinds of time. I know Belfast killing the penalty there, but they can't leave a guy in the slot alone like that for that long a time.
2-0. Sorokin now, Sorokin right down low to Matsos. He's had a few shots on the shift. Finally buries one there. 2-1 the score, 1946. A goal credited to Dave Matsos, Lee Sorokin, Shane Johnson with the assist. 14 seconds left to go in the first period.
Both teams going for broke tonight.
Very quickly, Doug McDonald levels the score at 2-2. Colin Ward with the assist.
Some great pressure by the Giants. 2 guys going hard to the net. Bracknell in bad position.
Second period action. Colin Ryder watching from his net as the Bees attempt the wraparound. The shot is there, the rebound, goal. It's the 3rd goal of the game for the Bracknell Bees. It's David Struch pouncing on the puck. Joe Cicciarello with the assist at 39:58.
Belfast got 3 men back here in good defensive position, but they're all watching the puck. No one's picking up their man.
Time and a shot, that one rattling off the plexiglass. favorably, though, as Curtis Bowen gets on the end of it at 49-29 to tie the score at 3-3.
When you shoot the puck, good things happen, and even better things happen when you drive the net. Again, just letting his man go to the net, defenseman not tying up Bowen, and Bowen makes no mistake on the rebound off the glass.
Giants setting it up, Sandrock with a shot. Rebound is there. The goal is in the net for Matsos, but this one isn't going to count at 53-30. An interference call coming up here against Doug McDonald for taking the goaltender out of the play. 34 shots on Brian Greer, 21 shots on Colin Ryder. Week 12 with Ennio Sakalato's Bracknell Bees traveling to Belfast to face the Belfast Giants. Left to right in dark colors, the home Belfast Giants playing in the white colors.
The Giants have been playing pretty good as of late, Bopes, considering all the injury problems they've had.
Bowen now, his shot goes off a skate. Kept into the zone by Sandrock. Sandrock continues to impress. Great pass by him to Colin Ward. A power play goal scored at the 31-minute mark of the game.
This is just a great heads-up play by Robbie Sandrock. Finds Colin Ward all alone on the side of the net. Great goal.
Bracknell on the move here. Hurley with a good fake backhand pass across goal. Dan Seaman. That is a good combination for the Bees. Once again, Darren Hurley and Dan Seaman right on the play 1 minute after the Belfast goal. It's the tying goal at 32 minutes of this game.
Just bad defensive coverage by the Giants. You can't leave Seaman alone like that in front of the net. He's going to hurt you.
Things tight in the neutral zone as both teams continue to not want to give an inch here. It's a 1-1 game. Curtin laying the puck back. Shot goes toward the net. It's a goal. It's the second goal for the Bracknell Bees. It's Mike McBain from the defensive spot. Curtin given an assist. Dan Seaman also credited with an assist on the goal.
Some nice tight passing by the Bees. Both Curtin and Seaman going to the net hard, creating a screen. Great shot by McBain to finish it off.
Archioma now fakes, goes around the defenseman, right in the slot. Shot, goal. Number 3 for the Bracknell Bees. 35 seconds after the go-ahead goal. Bracknell now with a 3-1 lead, 1 minute and 9 seconds into the third period.
Just a great individual effort by Archioma. He makes a nice move around the defenseman, kind of uses him as a screen and makes no mistake.
Continues on the move. What an offensive burst this guy has been having. Again, the playmaker, Curtis Bowen, the receiver on the end of an outstanding Robbie Sandrock pass at 41-24, a 3-2 game. Belfast right back in it.
Robbie Sandrock enjoying a great rookie year from the ISL, as I mentioned before. He's only 24 years old. He's a big man, a strong skater, and great playmaker.
3 goals in this third period. Bracknell clinging on to a 3-2 lead. Not for long. The tying goal is there, and it's Robbie Sandrock, who has 2 assists in this game already. Now the goal scorer, an assist going to Doug McDonald.
What more can you say about Robbie Sandrock tonight? He's definitely a game winner for Dave Whistle. This thing's going into overtime, Bopes.
Shots on net for each team in the overtime period. The final score, 3-3. Week 12 action also provided the UK hockey supporters with bragging rights as the Belfast Giants won their way through the semi-final round of the Continental Cup against some of Europe's finest to advance into the final round of play. Good hockey, make sure the line changes were sharp, and it's the new guy on the street, Sean Selmser, who scores the first goal. Really feeling each other out throughout the competition. A couple of nice moves, goal into the back of the net. Good shot there by Rod Stevens. Big fresh guys out there. McDonald moving the puck around. It comes right back toward him. Bowen is in front of the net, hacking and whacking. He finally makes it pay.
Belfast doing a great job of driving the net, creating a lot of opportunities, and again, Ryder making a great save, denying the Norwegian side.
The 23rd of November, it's Saturday in Belfast. The Belfast Giants taking on the Rouen Dragons. It was hard work by Rouen, but nobody working harder than Rod Stevens, Kevin Reel, and Colin Ward as they finally put something on the scoreboard and get Belfast off to a 1-0 start. Good to do. Really finding holes now as the game went on in the Rouen defense. Second goal of the game, it's Sean Selmser. Robbie Sandrock doing a good job of setting that one up.
Great pass by Sandrock, puts Selmser in all alone.
A lot of time, huge shot off the stick of veteran Rob Stewart.
He's got a rocket, and he's got time to let it go there, Bopes. He makes a nice goal.
3-0 the score. Belfast on top of Rouen. Belfast forechecking Rouen, back in numbers, but really finding the bounces unfavorable for them. The fourth goal, it's Kevin Reel this time.
Second period action. It's all one-way traffic. Puck going across the crease. Rouen just not able to come up with anything. Colin Ward with a hatful of moves. Left, right, left. Where's he going? Nobody knows, including the goalie. A superb individual effort. What a goal by Colin Ward.
Colin Ward looked like he had more moves than a can of worms on that play. Great individual effort.
5-0 Belfast on top of Rouen. Veteran NHL player Paul Cruz puts number 6 in the net for the Belfast Giants.
Their D weren't too apt at clearing him from the front of the net, I'll tell you that much.
6-0 the score. Belfast really hammering the Rouen Dragons. Todd Kelman, the defenseman, showing some offensive spark, putting goal number 7 in the net for the Belfast Giants.
Not to take anything away from this great Belfast performance, it looks like Rouen's kind of lost interest.
Kelman dropping it down low, a couple sticks in the way, and it's Paxton Schulte saying thank you very much. I'll have the 8th goal of the night.
Christmas coming early for Paxton.
Colin Ryder once again, a shutout. Solid performance by him, and Belfast cruising. An 8-0 win over the Rouen Dragons. The big weekend came to a conclusion on Sunday, the 24th of November. The top 2 teams, Belfast against the Linz Black Wings. Belfast with 2 wins from 2 games. Linz with 1 win and 1 tie.
This game was all to play for, with the winner going to the Super Final in Lugano, Switzerland this January.
It's Linz that get on the scoreboard first through Andreas Judex. A great deal of pain. He left the game with a knee injury, and he's going to be out for a while.
Big Paul Cruz in front of the net, tips in that pass from Stevens. Big strong man and a great tying goal.
1-1 the score. Austrian national team veteran Rick Naschheim, who's from Saskatchewan in Canada, silencing the Giants fans once again, putting the 2nd goal of the game into the net for Linz. Belfast were not to be stopped, though. A couple of good moves. Great shot taken there by Sean Selmser.
What a great goal. What a great individual effort by Selmser.
2-2 the score. Belfast applying a lot of pressure. Linz breaking down on the defensive coverage. Robbie Sandrock comes in from the blue line and sends that one home. Goal number 3 for the Belfast Giants.
Good traffic in front of the net. Sandrock delivers a bullet.
Belfast now in the lead and really starting to put things together. Shot taken there by Rob Stewart, his 2nd goal of the weekend. Another good shot by Rob Stewart.
That was about as top shelf as you get.
4-2 the score. Belfast in front of Linz. Linz clawing away, getting back into it. Robert Lucas tightening things up at 4-3 in favor of Belfast. The Linz goaltender late in the game pulled for the extra attacker. Belfast just needing to hang on. The crowd urging them. The empty net is there. It's Kurt Bowen who puts it away. A 5-3 victory for the Belfast Giants over the Linz Black Wings. Week 13 action with the Nottingham Panthers visiting the East End of London to face the London Knights. Referee Dave Cloutman dropping the puck at center ice. The visiting Nottingham Panthers playing in left to right in the black uniforms. The London Knights at home playing in the white colors. Ginman can't find the handle either. It's back to the London defense. Mancy lays it off the boards. Pushed back ahead by the Nottingham defense. Both teams playing it close. Wood with a good pass. Feeds Ginman and ends up back with Wood. Wood scores! First goal of the game. Doty Wood at 4:15. And hey, believe it or not, it's Friday the 13th. Wood wears number 13. It's his first league goal of the season. Score! Mark Hussey gets Nottingham's 2nd goal of the game at 9:59. Assist to lead Ginman and Barry Nykar. Great shot by Mark Hussey as he stepped in from his defensive position. 4 London Knights back to cover up around Trofimenkov. No problem now breaking out. Aronson goes up the right side. The puck is dumped deep into the Nottingham Panther zone. Haddon goes back, touches it, leaves it for the defense. Nottingham were changing their forwards on the move as well. Puck thrown off the boards by Elders. One too many London Knights in the area, and they are on the attack again. A 3-on-3 down low shot, score! Quick heads-up passing by the London Knights, and they're on the scoreboard at 24-47. Jeff Hode with the goal. Assist going to Kim Alroos and Gerard Adams. 2-1 the score. Second period action from the London Arena. The Knights keeping the puck in. Sending it down along the boards. Mark Kolsar goes over to collect. He keeps the puck down into on the boards again. Now it comes into the middle on the backhand move there. Good save. Patia again coming way out of his net. Taking the angle away, making it very difficult for the London Knights to put anything by him. Jeff Hode, the only player so far to have scored for the London Knights. Mark Hussey now creates space for himself, takes a shot. That one's tipped out of the air. A goal for Scott Allison at 31-57. They all count. Hussey and Lee Jinman give an assist. That's Jinman's third assist of the game. 3-1 the score for the Nottingham Panthers. Hussey lets it go behind the net, covers his man up, sets a pick. The puck comes along the left boards. Elders can't quite get a grip on that one, and Aronson has it for the London Knights. Aronson takes his time, takes a look, goes on the backhand. Nice ball. Steve Aronson puts the London Knights back into the game with an assist going to Kim Alroos. Good individual effort on the backhand. 3-2 the score. Third period action from the London Arena. Bob Leslie took the Knights into the dressing room to try and pump them up for this third period of play, trailing by 1 goal. Good work down low by McIntyre. Maxwell's out in front. The goal is there. McIntyre and Maxwell working hard down low. Make it pay at 43-10. The Knights have tied it at 3. Leaves it. Picked up by Hussey. Hussey can't clear the zone. Puck is sent right back down low. Goal! London Knights take the lead for the first time in this game at 4-3. Dennis Maxwell has the go-ahead goal at 50-30. Allison picks it up clearly, sending a 2-on-0 going the other way, and Todd Wetzel collects a goal, a play coming out of nothing. Allison very quickly sent the puck ahead. Jinman and Wetzel were off to the races with a 2-on-0 at 51-51. Todd Wetzel, another ex-London Knight, has the tying goal for the Nottingham Panthers. 4 shots on net and 4 saves in the overtime, a 4-4 score. The London Knights and the Nottingham Panthers. The tide changed again for the leading scorers after week 13. It's tough at the top. Rhett Gordon for a long time, then Mark Cadotte. Now it's line mate Lee Jinman at the top with 22 points from 16 games played. Just past the halfway point in the regular season, and it's the Sheffield Steelers with a 7-point advantage over the Belfast Giants. Week 14 action, the first place Sheffield Steelers hosting second place Belfast Giants. Face-off at center ice. Referee Andy Carson drops the puck. The Sheffield Steelers in their white uniforms playing from left to right. The visiting Belfast Giants playing in the darker colors from right to left. Face-off deep in Belfast territory. Bit of a pile up there. Shot goes through traffic. Goal number 1. Number 44, Timo Billman gets it started at 13:59 for the Sheffield Steelers. A lot of traffic. Shot from the point. Kent Simpson, Warren Norris collecting assists. He's taken out. The crowd reacts to that. Right back to the front of the net. Goal number 2, Scott Levens, 18:25 mark of the first period, makes it 2-0. Warren Norris, Brent Bobick doing a lot of the work up front, creating that opportunity for Levens. Changing quickly to keep fresh troops out there to try and kill this long penalty off. That pass goes through to Brabant. Brabant on the backhand, slides it across. Great feed to Scott Levens. The third goal of the game. It's a power play effort at 20 minutes and 57 seconds of the game. Scott Levens a goal, Rick Brabant, Rick Gordon the assist. Doug McDonald desperate to get back, but Sheffield now have a 2-on-1 to pass across, score! Scott Levens, his hat-trick goal and his second goal of this second period. A power play effort, 4-0 to score. A good feed by Chris Siski. The first pass was from Rick Brabant. Another power play goal for the Sheffield Steelers. Still in the second period, 4-0 the score. The Sheffield Steelers treating the home fans here against the Belfast Giants. Manages to work it back to the point. The shot coming in, the rebound is there. Goal! It's the first goal of the game for the Belfast Giants. It's Colin Ward at 48-43. Trying to find Carlander again. That doesn't happen. quick feet ahead, off to the races. Save made by Bach, the rebound, nobody back to help Bach out, and the rebound is a Sheffield Steeler rebound. Rhett Gordon on the breakaway. Bach takes the space away from him, but Kent Simpson's too quick for the rest of the Belfast team. At 55-59, a 5-1 score. Not exactly what Dave Whistle wants to see on the Belfast bench. And just to add to the Belfast misery, another power play goal for the Sheffield Steelers. This time, Chris Ziske at 58-48 gets the goal. One too many Steelers around the front of the Belfast net. Mark Laniel, Scott Levins credited with assists. A well-deserved Player of the Game award to Scott Levins. A hat trick and 1 assist, 4 points in the game. Week 15 action with the Bracknell Bees at home against the Sheffield Steelers. Veteran referee Simon Kirkham drops the puck at center ice. Joe Topman and Lee Young are the linesmen. There's Bracknell Bees playing from left to right in the white colors. The Sheffield Steelers, the visitors in town, playing in the dark colors from right to left.
Bracknell not off to a great start this season. They need this game to gain some confidence.
Good move by Dutium. The shot there is a goal 20 seconds into the game by Jason Seza. Siski and Dutium giving assists on the play here for the Bracknell Bees. A 5-on-3 opportunity shot there. The net is open. The goal is in the back of the net. It's Scott Curtin at 24-38. Assist going to Brad Peddle and Dan Seaman. A power play goal for the Bracknell Bees. David Struch working hard on the faceoff for Bracknell. The puck is deep in Sheffield territory, right to the front of the net. The puck goes in the net. It's Struch at 26-14. Trevor Pryor out of the net with all the antics. A very dramatical case he's trying to present to Simon Kirkham that the puck was kicked into the net. Kirkham says, no way, the goal will stand. Darren Hurley, no goal. Third period action now. 2-1, Bracknell on top. There's a goal again. A very upset Trevor Pryor. What a start to the third period for the Bracknell Bees. 13 seconds into it, Dan Seaman with an unassisted goal makes it 3-1. The crowd delighted at that one, and that's going to be all she wrote. Bracknell Bees 3-1 winners over the Sheffield Steelers, 2 valuable points. After week 15, the Sheffield Steelers are still the top team, and Joel Lang is still the top goalie. He has played in 18 games and has a 1.47 goals against average. Week 16 action, never a dull moment at the House of Steel when the Nottingham Panthers are in town. Feel at the House of Steel, 7,219 people here to watch these arch enemies take each other on. Playing from right to left in black and gold. Great move there, that gets things started. 1-0 the score, it's Rhett Gordon at 5:56. A short-handed goal with Brent Bobick in the penalty box for interference. What a move, what a finish. Trying to urge the Steelers into this Boxing Day victory. Dutium pulls back, puts the puck away. Goal number 2 at 15-15. Nice shot by Mark Dutium. Patience prevailing. The assist on the goal going to Jason Seza and Chris Ziske. "2-0 the score. A power play for the Sheffield Steelers. Puck worked down low. Right by the side of the net, Rick Brabant gets a touch. It's just enough. Goal number 3 in the net at 19:57. That's gotta hurt. With 3 seconds remaining in the period, a commanding 3-0 lead for the Sheffield Steelers. Second period action. Nottingham going to the dressing room trying to regroup. They really are up against it here at the House of Steel, down by 3 goals after 20 minutes of play. A power play for Nottingham. That's goal number 1. Mark Cadot gets him on the scoreboard. Assist to Todd Wetzel and Jason Clark. Carlson in the penalty box for holding at 23:09. It's a 3-1 hockey game. The Nottingham Panthers getting their wake-up call, coming back on the attack. Quick shot by Jason Clark. Goal number 2. What a shot. Joel Lang, rarely fooled on most action coming his way. Doesn't get a good sighting of that puck. It's over his shoulder, into the top corner. 3-2 the score. Great little move by Cadot. He's on the inside. Shoots, scores! The tying goal. What a move by Mark Cadot at 47-21. Look at him go. Off to the races. 3-3 the score, and assist to Jason Clark. Joel Lang facing 5 shots in the overtime. Sandstrom facing 1 shot. Player of the game for Sheffield, Chris Ziske. For Nottingham, Jason Clark with 1 goal and 2 assists. Week 17 with another good crowd at the National Ice Centre to see the Nottingham Panthers at home against the Bracknell Bees. Andy Carson about to drop the puck. The Nottingham Panthers playing from left to right in the gold uniforms. The visiting Bracknell Bees in black. Working the puck around. Darren Hurley on the backhand. Shot, score! First goal of the game at 23:45. It's a power play effort. Hurley with the goal. Archioma and McBain with the assist. 1-0 the score. The Bracknell Bees striking first. Bracknell trying to clear the zone. It isn't going to happen. The pressure is kept on by the Panthers, and it pays off. John Purvis with a great tip in at 48:57. Finally getting Nottingham on the scoreboard. Jim Pack and Lee Jinman with assists. Bracknell really up against it now. The pressure all around the front of the net. Jason Clark at 51-51 makes it a 2-1 game for the Nottingham Panthers. The first time in the game they've taken the lead. Clark working hard to make sure that one pays off. The depleted Bracknell Bee team fought hard throughout the game, but the Nottingham Panthers outshot the Bracknell Bees 42-21 and deserved the home victory. A 2-1 final score, the Nottingham Panthers over the Bracknell Bees. Week 18 from the Beehive with the Bracknell Bees at home against the Nottingham Panthers. The referee for tonight's game, Nigel Boniface. The linesmen are Simon Norcott and Lee Young. The Bracknell Bees playing from left to right in the white uniforms. The Nottingham Panthers playing in black and gold from right to left. Puck goes over to the right side, quickly to the front, all by himself. Purvis for goal number 1. 26 seconds into the game. John Purvis, thank you very much, all by himself. Free to Clark. Clark right to the front of the net. Shot, goal number 2. Jason Elders at 14:41. Clark and Haddon with the assist.
This Haddon-Clark Elders line's just been on fire for the Nottingham Panthers. They worked well together.
First period action here from Bracknell. Bracknell at the bottom of the table trying to get something going. It's a power play effort. Dan Seaman with the tip. Mike McBain, Scott Curtin giving the assist, while Cadott was in the penalty box for checking from behind. Elders on his off wing, on the backhand, leaning in. Haddon couldn't find it, but Jason Clark does. Goal number 3 for the Nottingham Panthers at 34:11. Elders and Haddon credited with the assist.
Someone's got to pick up Clark coming into the deep slot like that.
I can tell you we'll play the full 60 minutes. Shot squeaks through the pads of Katia. It's a goal for Scott Curtin at 38:25.
Some nice puck movement here by Bracknell. Rink-wide pass. Curtin gets it on the fly and squeaks one through.
Bracknell now on the breakout. Jimnan back to help out defensively. Hussey tries to get back. It's too late. Goal number 3, the tying goal at 40:41. A shorthanded effort by Jonathan Delisle.
A bad turnover at the Bracknell blue line results in this goal. A great pass by Archeo.
At the point, Burgess drills it. Goal number 4, the go-ahead goal for the Bracknell Bees at 52:10. Seaman with the tip, Burgess with the shot. The go-ahead goal by Dan Seaman's a big one.
Looks like the goaltender may have been screened on that play. A nice tip as well. Redirection's always hard to stop.
Nottingham not giving up. Defenseman coming in from the point. Sharon moving in there, but it's Haddon at 53:58 who scores. Elders and Sharon give an assist. A tie game at 4. Neutral zone is wide open. Both teams going at it. A long shot, a weird one by Greg Haddon at 54:18 makes it 5-4 for the Nottingham Panthers. Haddon with 2 goals in 20 seconds.
I don't know if it's Haddon's birthday today, but that was a good gift from him. There's no reason why that shouldn't have been stopped.
A bad goal for Bracknell to give up. They're now trailing by a goal. Time is ticking on. A 2-on-1, Cadott and Jinman, always dangerous. There's the finish by Lee Jinman. A nice pass from Mark Cadott. Bracknell worked hard, but not hard enough. Nottingham will collect the points. A 6-4 victory over the Bracknell Bees. After week 18, the Sheffield Steelers are now in a real dogfight as the Nottingham Panthers are on the scene and tied with the Steelers at the top of the table. Week 19 action from the Odyssey Arena in Belfast. The Belfast Giants and the Bracknell Bees. 4,014 people on hand from this magnificent arena, as I've already said. The Belfast faithful come in numbers, and they love this Giant team. The Belfast Giants playing from right to left in the white colors. The Bracknell Bees playing from left to right in the black uniforms. Inside, a right-hand shot looks to the middle of the net. That pass goes across the crease. Brian Greer got a piece of that. Puck is held in at the blue line. Goal! Paxton Schulte at 3:31. The big guy right in front for the tip. Assist to Lee Sorokin and Dave Matzos. 1-0 the score for the Belfast Giants. Sorokin dumps it, had a nice feed, well taken. Goal number 2. It's Steve Thornton at 17:42, making it 2-0. That's Steve Thornton's first goal at the Odyssey, having been a recent signing. Finally has a home goal. The crowd celebrate. Second assist on that goal to Robbie Sandrock. Lays the puck down low to Thornton. Thornton slides it across a lot of time. Goal number 3. It's another ex-Bracknell B, the veteran Rob Stewart at 18:47, making it 3-0 for the Belfast Giants. Steve Thornton and Doug McDonald working hard to get assists on the goal. Big, strong Paul Cruz getting a forehand shot off. Brian Greer's all alone. Kuwabara was right there. Schulte was right there. Too many Belfast Giants to be exact. Not much of a chance for Greer on that one. At 23:50, a power play goal by Schulte in the second period. Curtin now slams on the brakes, takes a look, and takes a bounce, but it's a favorable bounce for Scott Curtin. Curtin's 8th goal of the season. It's the first one for Bracknell in this game. It comes at 38-12. Finally, Bracknell have put something by Ryan Bach in from the point. The puck is off Kevin Reel's skate right to Curtis Bowen. Goal number 5 for the Belfast Giants. At 39:54, Curtis Bowen all alone in the slot. Brian Greer seeing just too many Belfast Giants and too much rubber coming his way. Kevin Reel and Shane Johnson with the assists. Bracknell really up against it here in the second period. No damage done. Action continuing. Bracknell step up to the Belfast blue line now. Shot taken by Jonathan Delisle. It's a goal at 51-27. The crowd silenced, and only for a moment here. It's been all one-way traffic, but Delisle scores from the pass of Tero Arkioma to make it 5-2. Player of the Game awards going to Belfast, Paxton Schulte with 2 goals, and the Bracknell Bees Player of the Game, Brian Greer, who faced 52 shots in the net. Week 20 action with the Nottingham Panthers now visiting the London Knights at the London Arena. First period action from the London Arena. It's ladies' night, 4,621 people in attendance. Ian McIntyre on the move. Great shot by him on the fly. First goal of the game. It's at 16:26 of the first period. An assist to Dennis Maxwell. Good move by Ian McIntyre. Walks around the defense and puts the puck home. Action continuing in the first period. Right off a face-off. Todd Wetzel, the ex-London Knight, tying the game at 18-10. Good work by Scott Allison and Dodie Wood to pick up assists on the goal. 1-1 the score. Vezio Sacratini slides the puck across. The goaltender has a piece, but not enough. Kim Alroos right there to score. I said earlier he was out for 5 games. You can see why they want this guy back in the lineup. Vezio Sacratini, the playmaker. Kim Alroos, the goal scorer, at 18:29 to make it 2-1 for the London Knights. Second period action from the London Arena. The first period ended 2-1 in favor of the Knights. Quickly on the move, goal number 3 coming off the stick of Sean Blanchard. At 35:06, it's a 3-1 London lead. Assist credited to Mark Kolsar and Dennis Maxwell. London outshooting Nottingham 18-3 in the first period, and getting things rolling in the second. A 2-goal cushion now. Nottingham trying to pick up the vital 2 points on the road, up against it. Neutral ice, build up here for the Nottingham Panthers. The pass is too far, and London back on the move once again. One-timer there, Sean Blanchard, his second goal of the period at 36-12, makes it 4-1. A nice feed by Jeff Hode to set that one up. Hode very patiently, sees it coming into the play, slides it over. Nice one-timer by Blanchard. Play opportunity for the London Knights. Aronson goes down the left wing. The tip is there. A nice tip by Ed Patterson, number 24. A power play goal at 38:50. A 5-1 London Knight lead over the Nottingham Panthers. Aronson and Brunilla given the assist. Good heads-up pass by Aronson. Right there, stick on the ice. One for the kids to watch. Tip, goal number 5. It goes to Ed Patterson. The puck quickly into London territory. Haddon feeds it back toward the point. Hussey steps in, shot. It finds the back of the net. 13 seconds after the power play goal by Ed Patterson to make it 5-1. Nottingham have struck a 5-2 score. Ex-London Knight Mark Hussey at 39:03, making it 5-2.
Third period action. Vezio Sacratini makes it 6-2 at 41-28. A nice feed by Ed Patterson. Patterson with his head up going down the right side. Sees Sacratini going to the net hard. His stick is on the ice. The puck comes across. Nice goal by Vezio Sacratini. John Purvis makes it 6-3 at 45-43. Nottingham not giving up yet. Assisted Jim Peck and Todd Wetzel. Aki Lilliebjorn, the London goalie, was caught off guard and not set for the shot. He paid the price. Nottingham trying to get themselves back into it. Very quickly, London back on the attack. Sacratini looking for Patterson. Ed Patterson, Vezio Sacratini, and Kim Alroos is a pretty good line for the London Knights. Alroos directs it to Sacratini. He has a touch and he has a goal. His second goal of the third period. 46 seconds after Nottingham had scored. London back in control of this game. A 7-3 lead at 46-29. Vezio Sacratini. Well, it's ladies' night in London, and the Knights have certainly impressed throughout this game. Jeff Hodenau on the move, takes a look, slides it across. Greg Burke with a great goal at 52-31. Greg Burke makes it an 8-3 score for the London Knights. A well-deserved victory for the London Knights at home against the Nottingham Panthers. Good feed by Hode, great finish by Burke. The London Knights still hungry for a piece of the action. A well-deserved 8-3 win over the Nottingham Panthers. With the season heating up, a classic battle from the Odyssey Arena with the Belfast Giants taking on the London Knights. The referee is Mr. Simon Kirkham. On the lines, Simon Norcott and Michael Hicks. The Belfast Giants, the home team, playing from right to left in the white colors. The visiting London Knights going from left to right in the dark uniforms. You know, Aronson now on the move. Aronson's wrist shot saved by Bach. Good pad save there on the short side. Aronson continues on, sends it back to Brunella. Goal! Rich Brunella drives that one into the back of the net at the 19:31 mark of the first period.
Lack of communication there on Belfast part. They got four guys in front of the net, but no one's watching the point man. Great shot by Brunella.
The first period ended at 1-0 in favor of London. The home crowd silenced momentarily, but not for long. Colin Ward at 31:02 ties the game at 1. Assist to Sandrock and Reel.
Sandrock doesn't try let go a back scratcher here. He just takes a puck across. He finds a spot. Quick little wrist shot. A lot of traffic in front, and Ward gets a stick on it. Great goal.
1-1 the score. Second period action from the Odyssey Arena. Kevin Reel on the move. Watched closely by Gerard Adams, a good defenseman. Stepping up to the man, taking the puck, taking control, clearing the zone. London trying to change on the fly. They could get caught here. The shot. Steve Thornton buries it at 34-14. A 2-1 Belfast lead.
We just talked about the transition game, and what transition with Belfast there. They picked up that puck, quick turnover, and Thornton always dangerous coming down the wing.
The second period ended at 2-1 in favor of the Belfast Giants. A good second period by them. Third period action. Kevin Reel right back on the attack at 42:08. Assisted by Ward and Schulte. It's 3-1 for Belfast.
Reel just does a great job at driving the net here. He beats his man off a good 2-on-1, beats his man. All of a sudden he's all alone and makes no mistake.
Well, Stan, you called it before the game. You said to watch out for Colin Ward. What a feed by him to pick up that assist on Kevin Reel's goal.
Great 2-on-1, great execution. Both guys driving the net hard.
Roos, the puck still bounce around. Sacratini quick to pounce, and he has a second goal for the London Knights at 43-13, a 3-2 game. Sacratini from Alroos.
Nice shot by Alroos. Bach really probably thinks he could have done a little bit better job controlling this rebound. Sacratini, Johnny on the spot, pounces on it and puts it away.
Seemed to find a way through. Brunella from the point scored earlier. This one doesn't happen. Sacratini with a couple of chops at it. Thought he had the tying goal there, but not to be. His arms went in the air. Good save by Bach. Will this be lucky number 3? It is at the third attempt. Dave Matsos, with 1 second remaining in the game, makes it a 4-2 score and a 4-2 win for the Belfast Giants over the London Knights.
Some great pressure by London towards the end of the game, but Belfast hang on for a big win in first place.
Belfast and Ian McIntyre, the captain of the London Knights. This year's Ahern Cup saw the Ice Hockey Super League's finest take on the top teams from the Norwegian Elite League. February, from the Odyssey Arena in Belfast, the Belfast Giants taking on the Trondheim Panthers. Just under 3,500 people here to see the big guy Paul Kruse, the ex-NHL veteran, stand all alone in front of the net and start things off at the 4-minute mark for the Belfast Giants. A 1-0 score. That's how the first period ended. Second period action. Long pass all the way down the ice to Colin Ward. Tees it up. Has the second goal for the Giants at 35:07. A nice assist from Doug McDonald. A 2-0 scoreline for the Belfast Giants. In control of this game right from the start. Trondheim unable to get much offense going. One more goal in the second period, and that would be all the scoring in this game. The third period was scoreless, but watch this move by Kevin Reel. Great individual stuff. Superb finish at 38:47 to make it a 3-0 score for the Belfast Giants.
Both goaltenders busy on the night. Owen Sorley with 42 shots.
The Valeranga Vikings have beaten the Bracknell Bees on Saturday night and now travel down the M4. It's Sunday, the 9th of February. They're taking on the London Knights at the London Arena. Valeranga and the visitors playing in dark uniforms get off to a great start. The first goal is a power play effort from number 42, Morten Fjeld, at 5:54 of the first period.
A bit of a Donnybrook takes place. Jared Adams taking exception to something that went on. We didn't catch the initial altercation, but the boys are introducing these Norwegians to an American style of play, that's for sure.
London have the equalizing goal through Steve Aronson at 14:44 of the first period. Still first period action. It's a breakaway for Peter Syverson. It's a shorthanded goal for the visiting Valerangan Vikings at 16-16, a 2-1 lead against the London Knights. The second period was a good period for Captain Ian McIntyre. A great shot by him at 32-11, ties it at 2 apiece. The second period ended at 2-2. London applying a lot of pressure. A power play effort here. Moving the puck around nicely. Momancy slides a puck across to Blanchard. Shot through traffic. A power play goal at 56-24. A 3-2 score for the London Knights. They win the game, and the Brits conquer their Norwegian opponents. On behalf of the Super League, Ian McIntyre, the captain of the London Knights, accepts the Ahern Trophy. Week 21 is history. There is 1 week left in the regular season of play. The Sheffield Steelers have 38 points. The Belfast Giants have 37. Both teams have 2 league games left to play. Bracknell at home to Belfast. It's Belfast's last regular season game. They need to win to have a chance for the league title. Referee Nigel Boniface drops the puck at center ice. This one's underway with the Belfast Giants playing from right to left. In the dark uniforms, the Bracknell Bees in white playing from left to right. Great feed ahead to Paxton Schulte. A couple of strides, quick wrist shot, goal number 1 at 2:39. Paxton Schulte, Todd Kelman.
Well, Paxton's a big guy and he gets a lot of room out there, but he's just given too much room on this situation. Nice pass from Kelman. He grabs a puck, quick snapper, beats Watkins on the blocker side.
Rob Stewart now fights off 2 Bracknell Bees, feeds it across to Sandrock. The big shot is there. Goal number 2 at 11:05. Rob Stewart, Ryan Kuwabara picking up the assist. A 2-0 lead for the Belfast Giants.
Rob Stewart, that wily veteran, you know, he never ceases to amaze me. He gets over the blue line, 2 guys.
Sorokin from the point drills that one into the back of the net. The tip is there from Kevin Reel. A power play goal at 27-27. Sorokin and Carlander with the assist.
Just some nice quick puck movement by this Belfast Giants team. A great shot from the point. Lots of traffic in front of the net. Joey didn't have much of a chance on that one.
Stan, Belfast appear to be in control here. Do you think Dave Whistle's slipping out from time to time, making phone calls to see what's going on in Nottingham?
Well, I'm sure he's a little bit anxious, but you don't want to tempt fate in that situation. I think you just got to work hard and get the win yourself and hope for the best.
Todd Kelman goes to the corner for Belfast. Comes out, gets himself into some trouble here, dives for the puck. It's too late. Taro Arkioma right on top of things at 31:02 to finally get the Bracknell Bees on the score sheet. An unassisted goal. 3-1 the score now in favor of Belfast.
Kelman set up the first goal for the Giants, unfortunately also for the Bees. Bad giveaway there, but Johnny on the spot, Terry Arkioma makes a great play.
On the far right in black behind the bench, Coach Dave Whistle. Looks like he's pretty cool and comfortable back there, Stan.
Yeah, I'm sure he's on pins and needles at the moment, Popes, but he's probably pretty anxious to find out the outcome of both these games tonight.
Well, that's going to help Whistle's thoughts and feelings. Lee Sorokin drilling that one into the back of the net from way out by the blue line at 43-47. Sorokin with an assist to Colin Ward makes it a 4-1 score in the third period here at Bracknell.
Looks like Peddle screens his own goaltender on the play, but Sorokin's got a great shot as we've seen in the previous goal. Nice goal for Belfast.
Victory over the Bracknell Bees.
They're happy with the win at present, but if Sheffield lose tonight, they'll be celebrating a lot more. Both teams anxious to see those results.
Week 22, Nottingham against Sheffield. It's Sheffield's last game of the season. All they have to do is win, and the league title is theirs.
Veteran referee Simon Kirkham dropping the puck at center ice. This game is underway. Sheffield know that with a win, they will be the league champions this year, taking that honor away from the Belfast Giants. First period was scoreless. Second period action now. Good build-up by the Sheffield Steelers. It's Rick Brabant. Rick Brabant finds the back of the net. The first goal of the game at 32-37. Bobick and Levens with the assist.
This is a big goal for Sheffield. Rick Brabant, the wily veteran's got two guys driving the net. Doesn't have a lot of opportunity to do much creative with the puck. Just throws it hard at the net and it squeaks through the pads of Patia. Great goal.
Had now big wind-up shot and a save by Lang. The puck is still there. Scott Allison comes in and ties the game at 1. At 33-56, former Sheffield Steeler Scott Allison ties it at 1 apiece.
Well, Lang makes a great save on the initial shot by Haddon, but we got, again, two guys going hard to the net. Allison outmuscles his man and puts it in the open net. Lang just couldn't get across the net quick enough.
See Sheffield come up with the puck. Ziski finds the back of the net at 57:08, the go-ahead goal. Warren Norris doing a lot of hard work on the forecheck, helped set that one up. 2-1 for the Sheffield Steelers.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Sheffield Steelers team is working so hard tonight. They're just creating turnovers. Two bad giveaways by Nottingham. Sheffield converge on it. Great goal by Siski going to the net.
Final minutes of the game. Sheffield with a 2-1 lead. The empty netter is there. It's Kent Simpson at 59-52. 8 seconds left on the clock. This one is all over. The Sheffield Steelers will be crowned league champions in 8 seconds with a 3-1 victory.
Well, I don't think Simmer meant to score that goal. I think he just wanted to get it down the ice, but luckily enough it went through the crease and in the net, or else that would have been an icing call. But that's the way it goes. Sheffield deserved the victory. They've worked hard all year. They've had the best goaltending in the league, and I'm sure they're all very happy tonight.
The regular season is finished, and Joel Lang was the top goalie right from start to finish. Excellent season for Sheffield Steeler goaltender Joel Lang, a 1.54 goals against average. He played 28 of the 32 league games for Sheffield. The race for the scoring title was tight all year. It's Lee Ginman of the Nottingham Panthers who prevails as the top man. 32 games played, 12 goals, 24 assists for 36 points. In third place, it's a defenseman, Robbie Sandrock of the Belfast Giants with an outstanding season, 30 points for him. Regular season goes in the record books, and it's the Sheffield Steelers who are the top team with 42 points from 32 games. The Belfast Giants, last year's champions, finish in second place, just 1 point behind the Sheffield Steelers. Week 23 provides us with playoff hockey at its finest. The Bracknell Bees at home against the Belfast Giants.
Our referee is Dave Kloutman. The linesmen are Joy Topman and Simon Norcott. The Bracknell Bees playing from left to right in the white colors dump the puck in very quickly. Belfast on the retreat. Good forechecking by Bracknell, trying to get off to a quick start. Dino Balba buries it from the slot. 14 seconds into the game. Bracknell have the lead. We said it's a fresh start to the season with the playoffs. Bracknell certainly off to the start they wanted. Balba's been very quiet. Comes to life here, finds the back of the net. A 1-0 Bracknell B lead over the Belfast Giants. Kuwabara being watched closely. Bracknell controlling the puck to the outside. Now it comes opportunity for real. The tip is there. Schulte's there. Kuwabara has the final say. A power play goal.
At 6:29, a 1-1 score. The man advantage finally paying off for the Belfast Giants. Bracknell being as stingy as possible, but finally Kuwabara finds the back of the net. Bracknell controlling the play again. Long shot drilled from the point. The tip is there. Dino Balba with his second goal of the period at 13:36. Bracknell back on top 2-1. The Bracknell Bees looking like a brand new team, and why not? Like I said before, it's a clean sheet of paper. It's all about playoff hockey. Schulte starts it up. Schulte hits the center red line, dumps it ahead for Carlander, cut off nicely at the blue line. Delisle over the center red line, does the sensible thing, avoids icing, flips the puck down the ice into the empty net. It's a 3-1 victory for the Bracknell Bees. At 59:30, Delisle's goal puts it out of reach. What a start for the Bracknell Bees. Great leadership from Mike McBain and David Struch. An outstanding performance by Brian Greer in the net with 39 saves and 2 goals by Dino Balba. A superb playoff start for the Bracknell Bees. Week 24 from the Odyssey Arena. The second place regular season team, the Belfast Giants, hosting the league champions, the Sheffield Steelers. The referee for tonight's game is Moray Hansen. On the lines, Matt Folka and Michael Hicks. The official, Stevens to Thornton. Thornton drills it. Goal number 1. At 7:24, Belfast on top. Steve Thornton from Rod Stevens and Rob Stewart. Oaken with a long wrist shot, sending the puck down the ice. It finds the back of the net. What a goal! That's got to be one of the strangest goals you will ever see. A long wrist shot from his own end of the ice, and Sorokin is on the score sheet. Sandrock passes the puck across. Sorokin has forwards going up the ice. He just takes a wrist shot that goes right on the net. It takes a weird bounce for Joel Lang. At 17:49, Belfast with a 2-0 lead. Schulte again along the boards, fighting it out with Carlson. Billman now behind the net, sends it over to Simpson. Good anticipation by Sandrock. He steps in from the blue line, keeps the pressure right on the Sheffield Steelers. Kevin Reel checking on Billman. Simpson now, his pass goes off Carlson. Belfast keep the pressure on, right there for Colin Ward. At 34:57, the bounces are going Belfast's way. A 3-0 lead now. Schulte just turns around, sends a puck toward the net. It's another Belfast bounce, and ends up right on the stick of Colin Ward. Goal number 3. Belfast in control of this game. Sandrock stays right on Brabant. Number 32, Dion Darling, moves in to help out. Reel has his man, 27 for Sheffield. Mark Laniel gets into play. Finally, Sheffield have a goal. It's number 38, Ian Fraser, at 54:15. Sheffield had taken 40 shots at the Belfast net before finding a goal. The assists go to Rick Brabant and Mark Laniel. Ian Fraser finally puts Sheffield on the score sheet. Holds on. Final score, 3-1 in favor of the Belfast Giants. A well-deserved victory over the Sheffield Steelers. Week 25 playoff action with the Belfast Giants at home against the Nottingham Panthers. Our referee is Nigel Boniface. Matt Folka and Simon Norcarter, the linesmen. 3,798 people in attendance here at the Odyssey Arena. A good Wednesday night out in Belfast. 18 is back there, Tober. Tober can't do much with it. Shot, goal number 1. Colin Ward right in the slot at the right time. Paxton Schulte's hard work pays dividends. He'll get the assist. At 36-13, we have 1 goal in it. Belfast 1, Nottingham 0.
Great work by Paxton Schultz down low, finds his old buddy Ward and open in the slot. And there's Reel hanging around the net, giving Patia something to think about. Great goal.
Doty Wood in the penalty box for Nottingham on a cross-checking call. It's a power play opportunity for Belfast. Good give-and-go action from Kevin Reel and Corey Carlander. Carlander's shot goes to the net. Reels all around the front of the crease. The goal goes in at 37:51. Corey Carlander, a power play goal assisted by Kevin Reel.
Special teams are everything in the playoffs, and Belfast do a good job of executing the 2-on-1 down low. Reel gets involved in front of the net. He's outside the crease, so there's no interference call, and a great goal by Carlander.
2-0 the score after 40 minutes of play. It's third period action now. Shane Johnson with some great individual stuff. cutting through the Nottingham defense. But the play turns around. A 3-on-1 for the Nottingham Panthers. Rob Stewart gets back and helps to break things up. Purvis's pass did not connect. Nottingham come up empty-handed very quickly. Belfast on the move. Schulte's pass is a good one to Stewart. Stewart lays it off to Ward. Ward on the backhand. Great save by Mika Patia.
Great execution of a 2-on-1 play. Patia again sharp.
Belfast still going at the Nottingham net at a high rate of speed. Couple of good saves by Patia. Matsos is there. Carlander's there. The crowd wishing for a goal. It doesn't happen. Somehow Nottingham managed to escape. Another close call. That one's off the crossbar. No goal. Boniface had his arms right in the right position. He could see the play clearly. The crowd thought it was in. It was off the crossbar. Matsos with another shot.
That was 2 posts in about less than 15 seconds. Great pressure by Belfast.
Steve Thornton going to work on Greg Haddon. Haddon wins that battle. Elders along the boards of Sandrock. Haddon now poke checking the puck on the move against Shane Johnson. Johnson stays with Haddon around the front of the net. The puck is bouncing around. Stevens tries to get a stick on it. The goal is in at 50-31. Jason Elders, number 17, gets credit for it. Nottingham right back in it. It's 2-1 for Belfast.
Jason Elders does a good job of going to the net. Rod Stevens should have took the body on him. He turns, the puck's loose. He tries to tap it out of the air, and I think he puts it in his own net.
As the action is still fast and furious, Belfast with a 1-goal lead. Rod Stevens now comes up the left side. Stevens lays the pass ahead very nicely. It's an empty netter for Dave Matsos. That's going to do it. 3-1 the score for the Belfast Giants over the Nottingham Panthers.
A great home win for Belfast. Patia played well for Nottingham, but Bach was also strong in the Belfast net.
The empty net goal coming with 12 seconds left on the clock. Shane Johnson voted the player of the game for Belfast. Lee Ginman the player of the game for Nottingham. 3-1 the final score, Belfast over Nottingham. After week 3 of the playoffs, the Belfast Giants hitting top gear with 14 points, and a surprise with the league champions, the Sheffield Steelers, at the bottom of the table. Week 26 action. It's week 4 of the playoffs. The Sheffield Steelers at home in desperate need of points as they play the Belfast Giants. Our referee is Moray Hansen. On the lines, Paul Staniforth and Marco Conan. Just under 3,000 people in attendance. It's a Thursday night in Sheffield, and the Steelers are trying to claw their way into one of the top 4 spots to make the Final Four. They are currently in 5th place. They've been suffering with injuries. Rhett Gordon, Chris Siski, Ian Fraser still out of the lineup. Belfast are missing McDonald and Bowen. Both teams know how valuable the points are.
Belfast had a great season, but I'm sure they got a bitter taste in their mouth losing the league championship by 1 point. Sheffield, with a lot of injuries throughout these playoffs, know if they can get a couple points here tonight, they got a good chance of qualifying.
Jeff Brown, Scott Levins, Mark Dutiam all out there moving the puck around on the power play. Brown slips down on the right side. The pass doesn't come his way. He's camped out in front of the net. Shot from the off slot, off the goalie's shoulder, into the net. The referee is saying no goal.
Moray Hansen calling no goal, saying that the puck hit Bach in the face first.
Belfast working hard around the back of their own net. Kelman chips it up along the boards. Dave Matsos picks it up. He tears down the right side. Paul Cruz goes to the net. Great strength, gets his stick on the puck. Goal number 1 going to Belfast at 8:01. Good feed from Matsos. Superb finish by Paul Cruz.
This should be a routine 2-on-2, Bopes, but Cruz just does such a great job at driving the net. Matsos gives him a great pass. Great go-ahead goal for Belfast.
Belfast on the move again with a 1-0 lead. Steve Thornton shoots that one just wide. Thornton is so sneaky. He's quick. He got through the defense. Just unlucky not to put that one away. It's all Belfast right now. Sheffield scampering around in their own end, trying to get a hold of the puck, trying to cover the bodies. Thornton directs the puck at the net. Kuwabara right there in front at 11:08. Kuwabara with the goal. Thornton and Sandrock with assists. A 2-0 lead for Belfast.
Well, I tell you what, you might think it's a bit of a soft goal, but I think there's a deflection there, and those are always tough. And poor Joel Lang made about 4 or 5 great saves just before that, Richard.
Good move from him, keeps the puck low. Good save by Ryan Bach. The puck is still free. Sheffield applying pressure. They score finally through Jeff Brown from the point at 33:05. They're on the scoreboard. Dutiam and Norris with the assists.
Just a bad clearing attempt here by Belfast. four guys in front of the net there. Really tough play for Bach to stop.
As far as the center red line, Schulte now starts it up for the Belfast Giants. Schulte taking the Sheffield defense on. Good shot, gets a second chance and puts it away. Great effort by Paxton Schulte at 38-47. A 3-1 lead for the Belfast Giants.
I'll tell you what, Paxton's a big man, and you know, he's skating really well. I don't know if he's dropped pounds or what, but I'll tell you, he goes to the net well. Good hard snapshot, picks up his own rebound. And
quick shot by Corey Carlander, and it's 4-1 for the Belfast Giants. With 9 seconds left in the second period, it's now a 3-goal difference. Colin Ward doing a lot of the work. He'll pick up an assist. Carlander with a good shot.
Just great transition on the part of Belfast. They turn over Sheffield at the blue line. Quick pass and another goal.
Third period action now. 4-1 lead for the Belfast Giants. A commanding performance by Belfast at this point, coming into Sheffield, taking the game right away from the Steelers.
There's nothing more Belfast would like to do than eliminate Sheffield from these playoffs, especially since they just nipped them for the league title.
Simpson fires the puck back deep. Sheffield need to claw away, chip away, call it what you like. They need one goal at a time. They've got to work themselves back into this game. Sandrock goes back. Little help from goaltender Bach. The puck is cleared around on the left side. Stevens is there. He's got help with Thornton. They both lose out. Good play there, but a good back-checking effort by Kuwabara. Lifting a stick, taking Sheffield out of the play. Bach can't come up with that. Carlson with the second goal of the game for Sheffield. Simpson and Brabant with assists at 45-48. It's a 4-2 score.
This definitely gives Sheffield a little bit more life. You know, one goal away, and all of a sudden we got a game on our hands, and a nice effort, too, to get that go-ahead goal.
4-2 the score. Time not in favor of the Sheffield Steelers. Rob Stewart now on the move for Belfast. Feeds Kuwabara. Kuwabara with Thornton going to the net, and Stevens. Stevens picks it up. Shot, score! Goal number 5 for Belfast at 56-28. A 3-goal cushion now as Belfast are just outskating Sheffield at both ends of the ice. A convincing away victory for the Belfast Giants over the Sheffield Steelers. The game is in hand now, a 3-goal lead. Sheffield were not going to come back. Player of the game, Kent Simpson for Sheffield. The goaltender, Ryan Bach for Belfast. Week 27, Bracknell up and down in the playoffs, needing the points against the Sheffield Steelers. Our referee for tonight's game is Nigel Boniface. The linesmen are Michael Hicks and Simon Norcott. The Bracknell Bees take early possession, dump it into the Sheffield zone. Bracknell playing in the white uniforms from left to right. Bracknell have made their change on the fly. A couple of bodies at center ice. Scott Levins again involved with Mateer. Shot at the net. It's goal number 1. Dion Darling getting the Sheffield Steelers out in front at 11:54.
I don't know if that action behind the play took the player's concentration off the task at hand, but Darling was all alone and put it away.
Well, puck is fed back to McBain. McBain with a lot of time sends it toward the net. A deflection comes over to the other side, and the shot goes in off the stick of Dan Seaman. Chad Nelson from the blue line will pick up an assist on that one. Nelson directs it to the net. You never know unless you shoot. Seaman right there at 33-28 to tie it at 1 apiece.
2 good low point shots from the Bees, and shot on net, rebound, goal. We got a 1-1 hockey game here, Richard.
Power play opportunity now for the Bracknell Bees. We're still in the second period. Kent Simpson, the penalty killing expert, ragging the puck, going for a skate, sending the puck very gently down into the Bracknell zone. Bracknell now will start it up. Players on the move. Sheffield holding the middle of the ice very well. Bracknell not able to really get things going here. Puck coming out of the zone. Curtin nearly loses out to Warren Norris. Curtin gets the puck back. Scott Curtin. His pass is cut off by Bobick. Bobick takes a shot. Score! It's a shorthanded goal for Brent Bobick. Scott Curtin got away with the first attempt. The second time, he pays the price, and so do the Bracknell Bees. A shorthanded goal at 36-20 for Brent Bobick.
What a save by Lang at the other end. There isn't many players who work as hard as Bobick. That was just all about hard work and a great slap shot.
Bracknell in the third period now, tie it on a sharp angle slap shot off the stick of Dino Bauba. He drives that one high into the net. A 2-2 game, 42-33 gone in it, and it's tied again.
Not many guys can shoot like Bao, but that was a great shot from the outside, top shelf.
2-2 the score. Warren Norris on the move. Dumps the puck into the Bracknell B territory. Brabant goes over and applies a shoulder. Brabant now walks out. Great little pass from him and a better finish from Warren Norris. Scott Levins, Rick Brabant with the assist. Goal for Warren Norris at 44-31. It's a 3-2 lead for Sheffield.
How many times have we seen the Rick Brabant beat his man out of the corner in this country?
Good head of steam, lays the puck back, shot taken, good save by Greer. Callie Carlson all alone in front of the net. He can't believe his luck. He had a day and a half to decide what he wanted to do, put the puck on the backhand, a 4-2 lead for the Sheffield Steelers.
Carlson, the right defenseman on that shift, all alone inside the Bracknell blue line. Bracknell winger just failed to pick him up. It was a nice finish as well by the D-man.
Bracknell down by 2. Dino Baba with the backhander. Another backhander on the rebound for Dan Seaman, and it's a 4-3 score. Bracknell right back in it at 51:04. You're down by 1. There's still time left in this one.
Now when you're down by 1 at home, you got to go to the net hard, and that's exactly what Bracknell did. They had 3 guys going to the net, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Darling taking his time. The Bracknell B defense again. Caught out of position, trying to get back in the play. Kent Simpson at 57:06 makes it a 5-3 score for Sheffield. Once again, a 2-goal lead.
A 2-on-1 originally. The defenseman gets back, but Simpson just good tenacity to finish the play.
5-4 the score now at 58-57. Taro Arkioma claws another one back for the Bees. Brad Peddle and Scott Curtin with the assist.
Great one-time shot by Arkioma. Lang, I think, was screened on the play, didn't have a chance.
Bracknell worked hard, but not hard enough on the night. The Sheffield Steelers grind out a hard-fought 5-4 victory over the Bracknell Bees. Week 28, the informed Belfast Giants know it'll be tough against the physical London Knights. Our referee is Nigel Boniface. The linesmen are Michael Hicks and Marco Conan. A sellout crowd here in Belfast. Do they ever love their ice hockey here in Northern Ireland? Schulte drops the puck back down low. Kevin Reel, always quick to pounce on an opportunity, sends it back to the point. Stewart, back to Reel. Reel takes a look on his off wing, forces a puck down low. Shot is into the back of the net. Corey Carlander with a power play goal. 6 minutes and 24 seconds in the game.
Great execution on the power play by Belfast. Great puck management, moving the puck around very well. Guys getting open for each other, and a nice finish by Carlander.
Belfast with a 1-0 lead for the London Knights now. They'll have a 3-minute power play, and it's a goal. Great shot by Ed Patterson on the move. Snaps that one into the back of the net. Blanchard and Adams with the assist. It's a 1-1 score.
Patterson does a great job of coming off the wall and getting open, and he lets that shot go on the fly in full stride.
Return pass is right on the stick of Maxwell. He takes his time, patiently sends it up the middle. Jeff Hode on the move. Hode with a quick shot. Rebound is there! Ed Patterson right on the rebound when he needed to be. His second goal of the game. It's at the 24:07 mark. A 2-1 lead for London.
Hode does a great job of getting a nice outside rush on his defenseman. Gets the puck on net. Low hard shot. Rebound's going to be there. Patterson going hard to the net, puts it away. Nice goal by Patterson.
Stewart at the top of the point sends it down low. The shot comes in. Schulte right where he needs to be. Kevin Reel is credited with the goal. Schulte causing all the commotion around the front of the London net. It's a Kevin Reel goal at 42-23. It's a 2-2 score.
Great power play goal. Great execution by the Belfast Giants. In order to be successful in the playoffs, your special teams have to be on form, and they definitely are for the Belfast Giants. Dave Whistle's done a great job with his team.
Exactly right, Stan. Both Belfast goals have been on the power play. Belfast working hard on the forecheck. Right to the front of the net. Good touch and a follow through by Corey Carlander in the low slot. That's the go-ahead goal at 49-11. Carlander with a good quick shot.
Paul Cruz does a good job coming out of the corner with the puck. Throws it in front to Matzos, who just touches it, and Carlander puts it away top shelf with the peanut butter upstairs. That's a great goal.
Important face-off taken by Mark Kolsar of London. He wins the draw. It's a bouncing puck directed toward the net. Nate Leslie's right there. It's a goal. Belfast are going to argue it was directed off the skate of Nate Leslie into the net. Belfast are going to lose the argument. The goal is going to stand. Nate Leslie credited with it at 53-20.
That looked like a Ole Gunnar Solskjaer special there. That was a great goal.
Bernilla moves the puck ahead. Pass goes over to Kolsar. Kolsar tees it up. He scores! Mark Kolsar with the overtime winner at 62-53. Maxwell and Brunillo with the assist. It's all over.
Good things happen when you shoot the puck. The puck is bouncing. Box in a good position to make the save, but I think it just trickles over his pad. Nice goal.
A hard-fought victory, but a good one for the visitors, the London Knights. 4-3 win in overtime over the Belfast Giants. After week 6 of the playoffs, it's a hot goalie that can carry a team to the top. Ryan Bach of the Belfast Giants right at the top of the table with a 2.06 goals against average. With the first round of the playoffs coming to an end, league leading scorer Leaf Jinman is not letting up. 14 games played, 23 points. Leaf Jinman, what an outstanding season he's had. The playoff picture after the first round. The Belfast Giants showing their class. 26 points from 16 games played. The London Knights take second place. The Nottingham Panthers is third. And the Sheffield Steelers squeak by the Bracknell Bees to take the fourth and final spot for the playoff Final Four. Week 29, it's the Final Four. It's the first semifinal. The Belfast Giants against the Sheffield Steelers. And what a battle it was. Our referee for this semi-final battle is Andy Carson. The linesmen are Lee Young and Michael Hicks. Corey Carlander will face off against Mark Dutium. The Sheffield Steelers are playing from right to left in the dark uniforms. The Belfast Giants from left to right in the white uniforms. And here we go, a sellout crowd here at the National Ice Centre in Nottingham. This is going to be a good one, Stan. Stops and starts, finds Ward a handful. The puck comes to the front of the net. Carlander with a great opportunity. Superb pad save by Lang. No score in the second period. This is now third period action from the National Ice Centre in Nottingham.
A lot more room out there. It's really going to open things up for both teams.
Robbie Sandrak with a great headman pass to Stewart. Stewart's in there. Superb save by Joel Lang. No one scored in the overtime. It's all about penalty shots now. Jason Seza takes a shot. Saved by Ryan Bach. Corey Carlander now for the Belfast Giants. Carlander, slow, deliberate build-up. Good move on the backhand. He scores. Belfast have a goal. Joel Lang can't believe it. Scott Levins now for the Sheffield Steelers. The big forward finds the back of the net. It's 1-1. Kevin Riel now can do it all for Belfast. On the forehand, he scores! The overtime winner is a penalty shot goal by Kevin Riel. Belfast win it on penalties, 2-1 over the Sheffield Steelers. The second semi-final, the London Knights and the Nottingham Panthers. One of the most fantastic finishes in British ice hockey history, with the outcome determined on a goal scored with 0.2 of a second left. Right off the faceoff, Dotywood slams it into the back of the net. That took everyone by surprise, especially Ed Patterson, the center for the London Knights. Quick goal, Dotywood gets Nottingham on the scoreboard, 7 minutes and 54 seconds into it. Nottingham with a 1-goal lead. Jason Elders now on the off wing, goes in, he makes it 2-0. Great start for the Nottingham Panthers. Jason Elders with the second Nottingham goal in the first period, assisted by Thompson and Taubert.
Just a great job at driving the net, gets around the defenseman, and a nice finish as well.
Now trying to get things going. The pass, the shot, it's a goal for Sean Blanchard at the 17:46 mark. Assist to Maxwell and Mancy. London are on the scoreboard.
A nice passing play to set it up, but I'm sure goaltender Mika Patia wishes he had that over. He's out to challenge the shooter, but Blanchard drills it through the 5-hole. Nice goal.
Nottingham zone, Kolsar with a quick wrist shot. The rebound is there. Aronson comes in, he scores! Power play goal at the 34:54 mark. Jeff Hoden Kolsar will be given the assist.
Nottingham really overplaying on this penalty kill situation. Kolsar gets open in the slot, shot, rebound, goal. Steve Aronson, great goal.
The second period finished and all the way down the ice and a breakaway on the backhand. He scores! It's a short-handed goal by John Purvis. It's a huge goal at the 49:26 mark. It puts Nottingham back on top, 3-2.
Great anticipation by John Purvis. He sees the play, he reads it, he steps up, breakaway goal, nice finish.
The crowd has seen it all. Even strength goals, power play goals, and now a shorthanded beauty by John Purvis. Winds around the back of the net, feeds Kolsar. Kolsar to the front of the net, goal! What a pass by Mark Kolsar. Steve Aronson with his second power play goal of the game. 22 seconds after Purvis' shorthanded effort, it's a 3-3 game.
Kolsar, Arlson, a repeat of the first power play goal for the London Knights. That was a great finish and a great play. This is a barn burner.
Mark Kolsar picks up the puck. Great pass to McIntyre to Maxwell. They score! Dennis Maxwell has the winner with 0.2 of a second left on the clock. The London Knights are going to play the Belfast Giants in the final.
Kolsar picks up the puck on the boards. Nottingham doesn't get it out. A great pass to McIntyre to Maxwell, and that's all she wrote. London will be in the final for the second year in a row. They're facing the Belfast Giants tomorrow night. London, a great effort. They deserve to be in the final tomorrow.
The playoff championship final. The Belfast Giants and the London Knights treating hockey supporters from all around the country to an absolutely fantastic finish, rounding off a great weekend. Will emerge from this game. It's the Belfast Giants taking on the London Knights. Our referee for tonight's game is Simon Kirkham, the veteran. On the lines are Paul Staniforth and Mark O'Conan. The Belfast Giants are playing from left to right in the white uniforms. The London Knights are in the dark uniforms, playing from right to left. Belfast control the puck early in the London zone. Shot taken, a deflection is there, face-off deep in London territory. Carlander out there with Paul Cruz. Brunilla watches Cruz. Kolsar ties up Carlander. Good man-to-man coverage. Cruz walks away with the puck, skates around the net. A lot of muscle, a lot of strength from him. Matzos is there banging away at the puck. Kelman keeps it in at the blue line. Shot taken, Carlander on the rebound, comes around the net. On the backhand, he scores! 47 seconds into the game, Corey Carlander has the first goal for the Belfast Giants.
Great pressure by the Giants. Lilyborn kind of overcommits to the man going around the net, and Carlander, that man, puts it in. Great goal.
Belfast again controlling the play off a face-off with Stevens directing the puck at the net. They are buzzing around, working very hard in the London zone, making life difficult for the London Knights. It's the second period action now. Belfast with a 1-0 lead over the London Knights. London on the move with McIntyre spinning around. Good feed to Brunilla. Shot, goal! Rich Brunilla stepping in from the defensive spot at the 23-28 mark. It's a 1-1 score.
Great goal by the London Knights, and Brunilla stepping in from the point. They were lucky to fight off that 4-minute penalty kill that they had against the Belfast Giants. Now it's a 1-1 game, and they're right back in this.
White put that one away. Stevens again with the puck. Shot, they score! Shane Johnson comes in from the blue line. Again, we see a defenseman getting involved in the offense. Sends that one home. It's an even strength goal at the 39-15 mark. Stevens and Sorokin with the assist. 2-1 lead for the Belfast Giants.
Great goal by Johnson. He tees it up and goes top shelf, glove high. But what vision by Stevens. I mean, what a backhand pass right on the tape. That's great hockey.
The Belfast Giants supporters here in number, another superb group of supporters. They really enjoy their hockey in Belfast. Third period action. Shane Johnson tees it up. He finds it back in the net. 3 minutes and 41 seconds into the third period. Johnson with his second goal of the game. A 3-1 lead for the Belfast Giants.
Good forechecking by the Giants again. They create a turnover. Cruz picks up the loose puck, and what a one-time shot by Johnson. Reminiscent of his goals just minutes earlier. What a great goal.
London now trailing by 2 goals. They're really going to have to dig deep. The Belfast Giants are an experienced team. They've been there before. They know how to win hockey games. Ryan Bach trying to find the puck. He can't come up with it. It's Steve Aronson at 48-49, getting London within 1. It's a 3-2 game.
Lots of action in front of Bach. Bach's down. It looks like he has it, but from out of nowhere, the puck slides in the net. Arison jams it home to make it 3-2. We got a whole new ball game here.
Stevens with a good burst of speed. Goes around the outside. The puck is there for Ryan Kuwabara. He scores a power play goal at the 51-19 mark. It's a 4-2 lead for Belfast.
Good things happen when you go to the net. Big Ryan Kuwabara right there in the slot. Jams it home.
London on the move again. Great pass by Jeff Hogue. Shot. Goal! Ed Patterson scores at the 54-28 mark off a superb Jeff Hogue pass. It's a 4-3 lead now for Belfast.
It's anybody's game now. 1-goal deficit for the London Knights. We've seen them come back from behind before. A repeat maybe of last night. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Rock steps up to the blue line, winds up, good skate save made by Sean Blanchard. Blanchard throws his shoulder into Robbie Sandrock. The puck is not cleared out of the zone. Dave Matsos directs it into the empty net at the 59-13 mark. It's all over. It's a 5-3 lead for the Belfast Giants.
I'll tell you what, this Belfast Giants team has been hungry. Ever since they lost the league title by 1 point, it was a bitter taste in their mouth. Dave Whistle had his men focused throughout these playoffs, and it looks like a playoff championship is on the cards for them tonight.
Matsos' goal came with 47 seconds left on the clock. The clock is in favor of the Belfast Giants. The London Knights are desperate to try and make something happen. It isn't going to. The Belfast Giants are going to be the Super League playoff champions for 2003. There goes the buzzer. Ryan Bach's arms are in the air. The Belfast Giants are going to come out and surround goaltender Bach. Dave Whistle coming off the bench. Great big smile on his face. He's the last Super League coach to collect these honors as the playoff champion. Next year it'll be a different setup, a different league, different teams with different personalities. A superb job by Dave Whistle and his Belfast Giants.
A fitting end to the playoff championship. Dave Whistle's team has been the most consistent throughout these playoffs. Ryan Bach has been superb, and it's great to see Dave Whistle accepting the trophy on behalf of his team. Big smile on his face, and you know what, Richard? He deserves it.
Well, that's it for the 2002-2003 Ice Hockey Super League season. Special thanks to the entire team at Face-Off, the players, the coaches, and every single ice hockey supporter for making the season one to be remembered. I'm Richard Beaupre saying bye for now.